Hello there, Year 5. It's science again. Welcome back to my channel. And today's topic is maps. You can see a world map behind me, the physical map of the world. Is it easy to draw a map like this? I don't think so. Nowadays, lots of things can help professionals to draw maps like this one. And are they drawn from underneath or from above? Yeah, they are drawn from above. And if we have a map, it's always important to find different places on it. Of course, this is why we use them. And the cardinal and intercardinal points can help us with that. So, let's see them. North, south, east, and west. Tell me which way is the best. So, north, south, east, west. Észak, dél, kelet, nyugat. Don't forget the cardinal points. What about the intercardinal points? Because it can very often happen that we just want to go somewhere, but it's not in the north. What can we say if we want to go this way? It's not north, not south, not east either. It's northeast. What about this direction? Can you help me? Yeah, southwest. And this one? Southeast. Not south, not east either, in between the two. And the last one, the last intercardinal point is northwest. Good. Okay, you are pretty good at maps, but can you help me with this one? This arrow is pointing to the which direction? Let's see that again. Oh, this one disappeared. So let's see this one. It's pointing to south. Okay. Let's see a bit more complex image. Oh, okay, now I found it. It's pointing to north. And let's see this complex image. Okay, so this arrow is pointing to south, and this one to the west, and this one to the north. Okay, so that's what you need to remember about directions. But as we said, drawing maps is not that simple. Let's see. What if I want to draw not really a map, just the outline of something from above? Can you find out what that thing is? For example, I draw this thing. You use this thing in your maths classes. Yeah, it's a ruler. But what about this one? Look. It's round. It has a tiny something here. And two more things here. And two more things here. So what can this be? I can even put here some things like this. And if it's a girl, I can even put something here like this. So this is a person drawn from above. The nose, the 2 feet, shoulders, hair. And if you are a lady, it can happen that you wear your hair in a bun. Can you see? It's not that simple to draw the outlines of things from above. So drawing a map is hard work. Okay, but compasses can help us, as we mentioned, north, south, east, west. Yeah? And the intercardinal points can be seen behind me. But what kind of a map can you still find? Let's see. What kind of a map is this one? It is the physical map of Hungary. We call it physical because look what you can see there. Rivers and mountains and the plains. A physical map. Look at this one. There are no names on it, but you can see the mountains beautifully there. It's like three-dimensional. So we call this the relief map of a country. Or this is another kind of relief map. Look how nicely you can just figure out which mountain is which. Or look, the political map. You can see the different regions here, counties, cities, towns and villages. That's the political map. We have a regional map, statistical regions of Hungary. Like we can say that there's the Northern Great Plain region or the Central Transdanubian region. So this one is a regional map. Lots of different types of maps. This is actually Budapest here, the tourist map of Budapest. You can see the famous sites on this one. Or look at this, another kind of map, the road map of Hungary. You can see the motorways. Or this one is the railway network. So if you want to travel by train, you can check a map like this. So we could see quite a lot of different types of maps here. Why don't we just check what we saw so far about maps? I need my special presentation on that. This one. So what have we started with? Just a second, and the image is coming up here behind me. We spoke about the directions, cardinal, intercardinal points. Oh, you need to help me now. I need to figure out which directions these lines are pointing to. This one is pointing to south, east, east, south, east, northeast, east, south, southwest, and back up north. Okay, good. So we spoke about the different maps. Who can remember the name of this kind of map? Is it a political map? Is it a regional map? Is it a road network map? No, it's a physical map of Hungary, a relief map as well, because you can see the different mountain ranges. And I symbolized some of the tallest peaks of Hungary. So you can find these in your atlas as well. Írott kő, Kőris-hegy, Kékes, Istállós-kő, Nagymiric, Zengő. And hopefully you can see how tall these places are. Like Zengő is the shortest, 682 meters. What is the second shortest? Please check the numbers here, and you can see that with 709 meters it's Kőris Mount or Kőris-hegy. And what about the next one? Yeah, then Írott kő, 882 meters. And then the taller ones, Nagymilic here in the northeast of Hungary, 895 meters. Then Istállós-kő in the north, 958 meters, and Kékes, 1014 meters tall. So these are the high peaks on the map. I would be happy if you could write these names on page 82 in your workbook, okay? Page 82, task 2. You can see here the names of these peaks behind me, and you just need to write down how tall they are. Extra task from the atlas, if you could find the mountain ranges where you can find these peaks. Not easy, but we will check these later on. So, if you finished that task, of course you can always stop the footage, we can just move on. Some rivers are also symbolized here on my map. What is the color of a river on a map? Yeah, they are blue. Ipoly, Sajó, yeah. What else? Samos in the northeast there, yes. And we have some more. Rába, Maros. Okay, so I just symbolized 5 of them. Of course, Danube and the river Tisza are 2 big ones. Which is the longest river in Hungary? The Danube or Tisza? In Hungary, it's Tisza, which is a bit longer. Okay, the Danube is a longer river all over Europe. You can just find it in many different countries, but Tisza in Hungary is a tiny bit longer. Okay, so let's analyze what we learned about maps. what can we say about them? First, they are smaller than the actual country, of course. Otherwise, I couldn't be able to show you the map of a country. So they are reduced in size. Reduced means that they are smaller than the actual thing. So reduced in size. Proportionately smaller than real-life objects. So you can't say that, I really like Buk mountain range, so I'm going to symbolize it something really big on my map just because I like it. You need to be proportionate. If something is very small, it should be very small on your map too. If something is a bit bigger, like a bigger city, then it should be bigger on your map too. Proportionately smaller than real-life objects. Drawings of regions. Yes, we can't just place everything on a map. If we need the map of a city, we just draw that particular region. Drawn from above, we mentioned this, so always showing things from above. And very often you can find a special number in the corner of maps, like this one, 1, 2, 4. A rate of 1 to 4 means that your map is 4 times smaller than real life. Very often you can find here a really big number, like 1 million. Of course, because when I want to symbolize the whole Earth in my classroom, I can't place here the whole Earth, so probably on a map it will be 1 million times smaller than the actual planet. Okay, so now we could see all these. Can you choose the first thing here? Arányosan kisebb, mint a valós tárgy. Which one is this? Proportionately smaller than real-life objects. Le van kicsinyítve a mérete. Reduced in size. Felülről van megrajzolva. Drawn from above. Good. Területek rajza. Rajzai. Drawings of regions. Now, open your exercise book. Write the title, maps, and the date. And write down these short things about maps and learn them. Maps are reduced in size, proportionately smaller than real-life objects, drawings of regions, drawn from above. A rate of 1 to 4 means that your map is 4 times smaller than real life. Okay, if you completed that, we can move on. Open your atlas and find these places, just to practice. You can go back in my video footage and you can find 2 of these there, but Gaya-tető is not symbolized, so that's the challenge for you. Can you find Gaya-tető? I will help you a bit. It's in the Matra Mountains. Okay? So, on a map, if it's a physical map especially, you can see all these mountains and hills and plains and seas and rivers. But what are their colors? Lowlands and plains, which are really flat, are symbolized in this color, green. And how tall are they? Between 0 to 200 meters. Please write this in your exercise book now under the definition of map. So you can stop the video footage and write this down. Next one, hillocks and hills, like Gellért Hill here. What is the color? Light brown or yellowish areas on a map. Like Gellért Hill is only 235 meters high, not that big. So hills and hillocks are between 200 and 500 meters. Write down the information again in your exercise book. Stop the footage. Middle mountains, they are not so tall, not so small either. And the color is brown on maps, like here. They are between 500 and 1,500 meters. Middle mountains. In Hungarian, we like saying középhegységek when we speak about these. And the next one, high mountains. They are the tallest mountains on Earth. Really often they have snowy peaks and they form gigantic chains on maps of the planet. The color, dark brown areas on maps. And how tall are they? 1,500 meters tall. So please write down this information as well. Okay, later on we will learn more about these tall mountains, but now I would like you to stop here. Please read the following. In your textbook, page 86, 87, 86, 87, and in your workbook, you need to work on the task I mentioned earlier, plus I would like you to answer the questions here. Page 79, task 1, task 2. It's a bit of a kind of drawing task. And you can even try task 3 on page 80. Page 80. And then, let's stop here. Please send me the completed tasks. You know my email address. I'm waiting for those. So, keep up good work. Bye-bye.